Welcome to Introduction to Padlet, a tool for fostering collaboration and creativity in K-12 education. My name is Saifan Man, and in this lesson we will explore how Padlet can be a valuable asset in your teaching toolkit. In this lesson, we will begin with a brief overview of Padlet to introduce its purpose and uses. Then we will explore the key features that make it an effective tool for education. Next, we will walk through a step-by-step tutorials to show you how to set up and navigate Padlet. Afterward, you will have time to practice creating your own Padlet board. We will also include an interactive quiz to check your understanding, and finally, we will end with a discussion where you can share your experiences and ideas. Padlet revolutionizes the concept of the traditional bulletin board by transforming it into a dynamic digital platform. In a physical classroom, a bulletin board is often limited by space and accessibility. Only a few people can view it at a time, and it typically only displays static content such papers and pictures. Padlet, however, takes this idea and brings it to the 21st century. Instead of a static board, Padlet allows for real-time collaboration where multiple users can contribute from anywhere at any time. We are no longer limited to paper and pushpins. Padlet allows you to incorporate a variety of media, including text, images, videos, links, and even audio recordings, making it far more interactive. This makes it an ideal tool for the classroom, where students can collaborate on projects, share ideas, and display their work digitally, giving everyone equal access to the content. Whether you are brainstorming ideas, organizing information, or showcasing student projects, Padlet can take your classroom's collaborative efforts to the next level. Here are just some of the options Padlet offers, which they call recipes. You can choose from various layouts like grid, stream, and wall to organize your content. Padlet also supports multimedia integration, allowing you to add images, videos, links, and more. With real-time collaboration, students and teachers can contribute simultaneously, creating an interactive experience. Plus, you can customize your board with different themes and privacy settings to fit your needs. Padlet offers several key features. First, multimedia integration allows you to embed images, videos, links, and more. Real-time collaboration enables students and teachers to work together simultaneously. You can also customize your board with different layouts, themes, and privacy settings. The new Sandbox feature is a digital canvas that allows users to collaborate on a variety of projects. And the AI tool helps to automatically add relevant images. Did someone say sandbox? Yes, just like a real sandbox, the Padlet Sandbox lets you dig in, play around, and build. It's a digital whiteboard tool where you can draw, write, and add media. You can record videos, upload files, and link them to different cards, adding interactivity with hyperlinks. Now that you know what the Padlet Sandbox is, let's look at some examples of how you can use it in the classroom. You can create activities like number of the day for math practice, Venn diagrams to compare and contrast ideas, and even build interactive lessons to engage your students. Other options include creating a collaborative storybook or using Padlet for hands-on math activities. The Sandbox allows you to experiment with these ideas, customize layouts, and collaborate with others. Now let's go through the steps to set up and navigate Padlet.
Let's start by setting up a Padlet account. Go to Google, type Padlet, and the first thing you're going to see, that's Padlet. So you go in, you can choose to sign up with either of these options or just log in with an existing account. When you have a new account, this is the first screen you're going to see. You have a gallery, which has a bunch of options you can use. You have a learn button where you can watch some videos and learn what's new in Padlet. You can join an existing Padlet if someone gave you a link, or you can make your own.
Now that you're all set up, let's create the first Padlet board.
We will go with a blank board. And as you can see, it's starting right away. I like Canvas. It gives us a little bit more flexibility to move some things around, but wall and grid are very common options. So let's go ahead, choose Canvas, and then I can choose how to design my page. If I click on the name right here, I can change the name of the Padlet. And you can make a description, put it here, and as you can see, it comes right under the name. You can change the wallpaper, so you can choose any colors. And then at the end, you can even upload picture or even draw your own background. So let's go ahead and just change the background into something like this. I'm going to save it. You can change the font. You can change the format here as well. You can decide if you want to allow the students to comment, to have likes. So there's really a lot of options. And then once you're ready, you're just going to exit this and you have your Padlet ready. To add a post, we click on the plus and this window pops up. We can type in the subject. We can type comments here or answers to assignments or descriptions, whatever it is you choose. You have the option to upload documents, to add links, to have, to add pictures. You can search images online. And if you click here, a new window pops up with more options. This is a new AI tool, which we're going to talk about soon. But just for you to know, you can record yourself with video, without video, and even attach YouTube videos. So if I wanted to make this video for you, I would say Padlet, and a lot of options pops up, and I can edit and just publish. Now, since we chose Canvas, I can move it. Okay, and then if another student or another person working on the document will click it again, and we'll say again, and we're gonna publish it, then you see that another window pops up and I can move it. Now, if you want to share your Padlet with your students or colleagues, then you're gonna click on this arrow. Now there's many options, so you can definitely explore them, but I want to focus on the copy link to clipboard. Once I clicked it, it's already copied. And then if I'll open a new tab, I can just put it in. And you can see that it takes me directly to the Padlet. You can put it in Google Classroom. You can share it in an email or whatever platform you're using.
Our next step will be to create a sandbox.
We will go to Make, choose Blank Sandbox. This is our beginning screen. I can go to Settings and change the title of my sandbox, title. And I can change the wallpaper, which will be the surrounding around the whiteboard in the middle. Let's go ahead and change blue so we can see it. And click Save. And I want you to see the toolbar over here. This is where we can add text, images, shapes. We can draw, and we can add sticky notes. So let's go ahead and try. We're going to add a text. I can choose a color. We can add a title right here. Put the text on the side. We can always move it. I can add shapes. If I'll click right here on the square, there are a few shapes. I can choose the arrow. I can choose or a color. And then I'll just add the shape. If I'll double click it, I can type inside the shape. I can move that thing as well. I can add a sticky note. Move that as well. This will be to upload documents that I have on my computer. I can also draw like this. Then on the toolbar as well, we can find this 17 right here. So if we click on it, we have a whole new menu popping up. It gives us opportunities to create polls. We can connect to our Google Drive. We can use this AI tool, which I'll explain in the following video. I can add a YouTube video. So really, there's a lot of options right here. Let's go ahead and add a video. I'm going to go about Padlet Sandbox, and I can put it right here. When you interact with your students, you can decide to stay on draw mode. And then if you share your screen, they can use annotation to draw on it, or you can share the link with them and they can become editors and draw on the screen as well. You can also go to play mode. In this case, none of the add-ons will move, but the videos will still play. And again, at this point, you can decide to share your screen and use annotation, or if you added documents, polls, videos, your students can click on those and interact with your sandbox. To share, just like before, we're clicking the share button. We're going to give the visitors permission to be a writer or an editor, or just to view it. And you're going to click copy link to clipboard. That will give you the draw mode or you can click the copy play link to clipboard, which will take you directly to the play mode. So you kind of want to choose which permissions you want to give your students. After you click that, that's it, it's copied, and then you can go ahead and paste it into a Google Classroom, an email, or any learning platform you're using.
Now let's explore Padlet's powerful AI tools.
Recently, Padlet added AI tools to the platform, and I want to show them to you. So going back to our discussion board, if I click on the plus here to add a comment, and I want to add a picture, I can now choose this additional options. And when I open the menu, I can find that I can't draw tool. Now, this is a text to image tool that Padlet added to the platform. I can give Padlet a description of the image I wanted to create, and it will just create it for me. So for example, a cat sitting on a mat in the living room. There we go. It gives me 4 options. I can choose whichever one I want. I like this one. I'm going to click it. It's going to add it to my post. I'm going to say a cat on the mat. And I can click publish, and it will show right here on the discussion board. Going back to the sandbox tool, I can add a slide right here. And again, if I'll click on the toolbar on the side, I can see that I can draw tool. So I can again click it and give it a description of what I wanted to create. Now there's another AI tool I want to show you. So I'm going to go back, and if I go to the make page, you're going to see that I have AI recipes right here. Now what's cool about it is by clicking on one of these options, Padlet can really help you create an activity from scratch. I'm going to go with map of historical events because this is a really cool tool. So here I'm going to write Florida, and I want to create an activity for 4th graders, and I'm going to choose Florida's history. Just going to click create, and I want you to see what are we going to get. Now look what we're getting. Here is a map of Florida with some important dates in the history of our state. And if I click on any of those points, I'm going to get some information. So look, if I'm clicking at St. Augustine, I'm going to choose one, and I'm getting Ponce de Leon discovery. I can then choose another bulletin point, like here, and learn about the Second Seminole War. Now, what makes this tool even cooler, once I'm going to click plus, let's say I'm making it as an assignment, my students are now going to have to add a place on their own. So let's say my student is really excited about Disney World. I can type it, and here I can find Disney World, Florida. And it's going to ask me to write something about it and add a picture or a video. So just like before, I can click here and find maybe a YouTube video about Disney World opening day. Yep, there you go. So I can attach it here. I can add a comment, and I can just publish it. And now I contribute to the map. How cool is that?
Okay, let's take a moment to recap what we've covered so far. We started with a brief overview of Padlet and explored its many uses in education. Then, we looked at its key features, including multimedia integration and real-time collaboration. We also walked through a step-by-step tutorials on how to create a board, customize it, and share it. Lastly, we explored the sandbox and AI tools, which allows you to experiment, create lists, timelines, and even generate images. Now that you have learned the essentials, it's time to put your knowledge into practice. Here's what you'll do. Create your own Padlet board. You can choose to create a regular Padlet board or use the sandbox tool. Think about a real-life scenario or a classroom project you'd like to use the board for, such as class discussion, brainstorming session, or student portfolio. Once your board is created, explore the AI tool. You can use it to automatically generate lists, timelines, or maps, or create your own image. Customize your board by adjusting the layout, adding colors, and choosing a background. Experiment with adding different types of content, such as images, videos, and links, and see how it enhances your board's functionality. Once you finish organizing and customizing, it's time to share your board. Try to share it by integrating it with Google Classroom. You can use the classroom you have created for the previous lesson. Please also share it to our class Padlet Ideas board. Make sure to follow the practice checklist on the lessons page, which will guide you through each step. Now pause the video to complete your practice task. Take your time to explore Padlet and apply what you've learned. Welcome back! Now that you have had the chance to practice creating your own Padlet board, it's time to check your understanding with a quick quiz. This quiz will help reinforce the key concepts we have covered so far. Don't worry, there's no time limit. Let's get started. Let's start with the first question. What is one key benefit of using Padlet in a classroom setting? A. It only allows text-based content. B. It fosters real-time collaboration and multimedia integration. C. It cannot be customized. Or D. It's limited to only teacher use. The correct answer is B. It fosters real-time collaboration and multimedia integration. Padlet's strength lies in allowing students and teachers to work together while integrating various types of media. Here is the next question. Which of the following can the AI tool in Padlet help you create? A. A fully designed board layout. B. Automatically graded quizzes. C. Video content for your board. Or D. Lists, timelines, maps, and summaries. The correct answer is D. Lists, timelines, maps, and summaries. The AI tool is designed to help you quickly generate these types of content, along with the ability to suggest or create images with the text-to-image feature. And our last question. Which of the following is a customization option available on Padlet? A. Adding automatic captions to videos. B. Adjusting the background layout and privacy settings. C. Locking all posts so no one can edit them. Or D. Limiting the number of collaborators to 3. The correct answer is B. Adjusting the background layout and privacy settings. Padlet gives you full control over how your board looks and who can access or edit it, making it flexible for different classroom scenarios. In this lesson, we have explored Padlet's key features, learned how to create and customize boards, experimented with the sandbox, and discovered the power of the AI tools. Now it's time to reflect. Think about what you've learned and how you can use Padlet in your own classroom or educational setting. Head over to the shared Padlet board and post your reflections. Share how you plan to use Padlet, what features stood out to you, and any ideas you have for integrating it into your lessons. This is also a great opportunity to engage with others. Please comment on your peers' posts and exchange ideas. Thank you for participating, and I look forward to seeing your reflections.